Everybody sits at home in front of a computer, in front of a phone, in front of a TV, and we're trying to reach people and say, get out. Just go out.
Clear.Water.Sky.com.
I always tell people that it all started with the handshake. I got a phone call from Brandon one day. I hadn't heard from him in years. And he said, hey, me and my buddy George have this idea, we'd like to come down and talk to you about it. So I said, okay. So they came down to the office. It was in my home at the time. And they showed up, they had this manila folder with all these pages and sketches and all these things, and it was every web developer's worst nightmare, where they said, we want to do like a Facebook, but kind of different. And so after talking to them a little bit, we realized we don't want to do Facebook, it's completely different. There's some similarity. And I said, okay, you want me to write up a contract for this? And they both kind of looked at each other and they looked at me and they were like, no, we just need a handshake.
Well, the original concept was, the way we would describe it to people is Facebook meets Google Earth, everything outdoors. For what it really is, it's so much more than that. But in our minds, that was the easiest way to describe it to people so that they could get an idea somewhat of what we're doing. Because we want to build an outdoor community. There's nothing like this out there. We're trying to change the way that people interact with each other and the outdoors. Trying to inspire people to go outside, to do real things.
Well, I found it difficult trying to find good information in one place. You're always bouncing around from source to source. So we figured it would be nice to be able to kind of compile all this information, even though most of it's already out there. A lot of times I was doing research trying to go to backpacking trips, places like Yellowstone, Rocky Mountain National Park, Glacier National Park, Zion National Park, and on all these trips, I'm looking for information on so many different websites, trying to search through different blogs, different maps, different even the National Park website itself, that it just took so much time bouncing between all these sources that just kind of got frustrating. And I figured there'd be a market. I mean, obviously there's millions of people that go to these parks, so maybe we could kind of simplify that and kind of compile everything into one place to make it more suitable for everyday hiker, camper, avid fisher. So hopefully people, like-minded people that have a similar interest can kind of share their hotspots, share tips, different places to stay away from. So yeah, we wanted to be able to find a fishing guide or a kayaking guide or a canoeing guide or horseback riding all for your same trip.
Interested, if you want to check it out, it's free. Just head over to Clear.Water.Sky.com. If you're a guide especially, come take a look at what we got going on. We'd love to hear from you.